Today we are starting a new chapter called Linear Inequations. What do you mean by linear inequation? We have already done linear equations, simultaneous linear equation, quadratic equation. In all that equation sign, one thing is compulsory, which is equal to sign. That means whenever you are talking about any equation, compulsory equal to sign will be there. But in case we are talking about inequation, it means that here I have to write a sign which is not equal to, but it is either greater than or smaller than. So obviously greater means what? Wherever you can see the mouth open, that means it is obviously facing the side which is greater. That means here x plus 7 is greater than 9. Here equal to sign is not there, and that is why it is named as what? Inequation. Similarly, in case let us say if I have x plus 8 less than 10, it's inequation. In addition to this, they can also give you equal to sign. That means here it is what? Only equal. But here it is greater or equal. That means either it can be greater or it can be equal to a particular number. So whenever you're talking about, first of all, inequation, how it is different from the equation is that here equal to sign is only there. Here it can be greater or less or equal to. So this is what is by inequation. Normal mathematical operation in both the cases are same except for the few concepts. Very few concepts are there where they are different from your equation. So I'll explain you that how you have to do mathematical operation in your inequation compared to what? Equation. Because this we have done, so it's very easy for us to understand. And this is we are going like obviously for the first time, but it's exactly same. What is the difference? I'll explain you right now. So now for example, if I have something like this, 3x is equal to 9. Okay, how will you solve this? Simple, x is 9 upon 3 and you get the answer as x equal to 3. But the same way, in case if I have 3x more than 9, then again the same thing, x is more than 9 upon 3. So 3 ones are, 3 threes are, x is more than 3. X is more than 3 means what, students? It means that in case if x is any number, okay, that number will be more than 3. So more than 3 means what? Anything more than 3, it can be 3.1, it can be 3.05, but it cannot be 3 because there is no equal to sign. That means anything more than 3, 3.01, 3.02, anything more than 0 is a solution for this inequation, that is x is more than 3. But more, in case let us say I have 4x equals to minus 16. So 4x means x equals to minus 16 upon 4, hence x is minus 4. But in case if I have something like this, then we in the same way, x is less than minus 4. Obviously yes, because the open mouth is facing what? Minus 4. So minus 4 is greater. That means x is less than minus 4. So can you please tell me the numbers which are less than minus 4? Obviously yes, minus 4 means what? It's a negative. And negative number, as the number increases, like for example, if I want less than minus 4, so then less than minus 4 will be minus 5, minus 6, minus 4.1, anything which is more than minus 4, numerical value, which is negative, therefore it is what? Less than minus 4. So minus 5, minus 6 are what? Less. So in case if I want a solution for this, the answer will be what? Less than minus 4 will be minus 5, minus 6 and so on. So here in both the examples we have seen that my value for x was positive. What if the x is negative? For this, I'll explain you a concept over here. My question is now that they have something like this. And in equation, in case I have something like this, then what I need to do? So here, just understand this, very important. Here, this is normal equation. This concept is for your in equation. In case if you have two numbers A and B, okay, and they have given one condition, any condition is available. Either you have given B is more than A, it can be A is also more than B. Anything they can give. Here I have given B more than A. They can also give that A is greater than B. Any condition. Important is what that when you will multiply by a negative number, any negative number, then this sign also will change. Not only multiply, but in case if you divide also, then also the signs will change. Meaning, in case if let us say I have example something like this. And if I have to multiply -5 on both the sides. So if I multiply -5 on both the sides, I'll get -15, -20. Now tell me which is greater. So obviously, as I have told you earlier also, smaller the number in negative, greater is the number. So obviously, can you see my sign earlier was what? Facing 4, that means 4 was greater. But as soon as I multiplied this by -5, now the signs have changed. That means whenever you multiply by a negative number, the signs will change. Now I'll give you an example of division also. $35 and 20 में which is greater? So obviously 35 is greater. Now in case if I divide by -5, here I have multiplied, now I am dividing. So if I divide by -5, 5 ones are, 5 sevens are, that's -7. And now -4. Tell me which is greater? Obviously -4 is greater. Can you see again the signs have changed? That means here for in equation, this is a very important concept, that whenever you are multiplying or dividing by a negative number, signs will change. So here, to avoid this, because sometimes we may get confused, so to avoid this, I'll give an advice. Whenever you are solving this sum, and if your x is negative, first make x as positive. How? Obviously by changing, you know how you can change the sign? You can change the sign by what? Changing its position. So now, in case if I put 7x over here, I can do that, obviously. Now, following the same concept only. So -7x will come here, become +7x. And +42 will come here, become what? -42. So now, x. So 7 ones are, 7 6 are. So x is less than -6. I can write this statement in this form also. They both are exactly same. Reason, in both the cases, this is facing towards what? -6. So here also I can say that x is less than -6 or x is less than -6. They both are exactly same. Because the greater in both the cases is what? -6 only. That means I can say they are exactly same. So here the hint is what? That whenever you have x as negative, the earlier example I had given where x was positive, whenever x is negative, compulsory you have to follow this particular method only, make x as positive. I'll give one more example. So here again you will say, sir, negative cancel. No, it will be wrong. You cannot cancel because they are not equations. Had it been this way, then you would have cancelled negative, but here you cannot. The reason is because here it's what? Not equal to its in equation. So in that case, I'll make this first positive. How? By changing the sign. And now, obviously, same way. So x is less than or equal to 11, or I can say like this also. X is less than 11 means what? Here the number maximum is 11 and will be less than that. That means 11 or it will be 10, 9, 8 because less than or equal to 11. So this is what you by in equation. A negative sign with x, first I will make it positive by changing the sign. In case if I have 4 and 5, which is greater? 5 is greater. Now in case if I reciprocal, it will become what? 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 5. Now the signs will change. You can check. 1 upon 4 is nothing but 0.25 and 1 upon 5 is nothing but 0.20. Which is greater? 0.25. That means you can check that signs have changed. Reason because you have reciprocal. That means in equation, if I just give a summary, you are supposed to change this sign when you multiply and divide by a negative number, or when you reciprocal. In this cases only will change the sign. I'll give one more example. If A is more than B, and if you are subtracting one number which is C on both the sides, that means A minus C also, B minus C, signs will not change because you are not multiplying or not dividing, you are just subtracting. Similarly, if you are adding also, then also signs will not change. That means here in equation, this sign will change only when you are multiplying or dividing by a negative number, or when you are doing reciprocal. In this case, you are just adding and subtracting, signs will not change. Now we start with exercise 4a. The starting first question is your just true or false, which I have explained you the rules. I'll explain you again. The first is the given that x is less than equal to minus y, which implies minus x is more than y. We just check what they have done is they have made this x positive, say negative. How can we make x positive negative? By changing its sign. So can I get x on this side? If I get x on this side, this will become what? Minus x. And minus y will come here, will become what? Plus y. That means minus x is greater. We'll check. Will 0 the same thing? Yes. In this also they have implied the same thing, and they have told that minus x is greater. Yes, minus x is greater than y. That means it is true. You understood how I did this? This was a question. This x, I got it over here to make it negative, and minus y will become what? Positive. And then minus x is greater? Yes, minus x is greater. So it is true. Similarly, the second question, minus 5x is more than equal to 15, implies x is more than equal to minus 3. So this is what they have asked for. This true or false. Just check it. For x again to be negative. So minus 5x will come here. It will become plus 5x plus 15 will come here. Minus 15. Now this 5 will come down. So x is less than equal to minus 3. But here they have given what? X is more than equal to minus 3. Hence, obviously, this is not fulfilling the condition. Hence, it is false. So, everyone understood this? This is what they are given, and they say it implies this. If it implies the same thing after solving, it's true. Here, after solving, we are getting x is less than minus 3, but they have given x is more. It is not fulfilling the condition, it's false. Now, same thing with question number 3. 2x is less than equal to minus 7, and then they have given us, it implies 2x upon negative 4 is more than equal to minus 7 upon minus 4. So students, you can see over here what they have done, that the same condition they have divided on both the sides by negative 4. I have made this point very clear. When you multiply or divide, the signs will change. So here, if I will divide on both the sides by negative 4, the signs have to change. And here we check, yeah, it is implying the same thing. That means it is true. So after fulfilling the condition to get the same answer, it is true. Last, the fourth part means 7 is more than 5. So if 7 is more than 5, it implies 1 upon 7 is less than 1 upon 5. We check. This is what you want. Now, if I reciprocal, I have told you, you can change the sign. Whenever I have told you multiply, divide, or reciprocal signs will change. So this will become this. That means 1 upon 7 is less than 1 upon 5, which is the same thing. 1 upon 7 is less than 1 upon 5. It implies the same thing, hence again it is true. So this was just an application condition what I have explained to you, which was very, very important. Now, question number 2. The first part, A is less than B. Then A minus C will be less than B minus C. It is true because signs have not changed. Why the signs have not changed? Because I have just subtracted. I have told you on addition and on subtractions the signs will not change. Hence it is true. Because you are not multiplied or not divided. You have just subtracted. Same way, the second question also, the answer will be true only. Because in this case we have just added. That means instead of subtracting we have added, and on addition also signs will not change. This is only they are asked. Question part 3. A is less than B. So AC is more than BC. So this is what they have asked. Now tell me students, what I have done is, this is my question, I have to just show whether this condition is true or not. So yes, what they have done is, they have multiplied on both the sides by C. They have multiplied on both the sides by C, and at the same time they have changed the sign also. This indicates that this will be true under the condition if C is a negative number. Negative means what, students? Less than 0. That means if C is negative and then I multiply C on both the sides, then the signs will change. That means this condition is true under the condition C is less than 0, or I can say it is negative. Fourth, A is more than B, and then A upon C is less than B upon C. Students, again the same thing. We are divided with C. Both the sides we are divided by what? C, and signs are changing. That means this is again true if C is negative. C is negative means what? C is less than 0. So signs will change when you multiply and divide by the negative number. Fifth, A minus C is more than B minus D. Then can we say that A plus D is more than B plus C? True or false, students? It is true because minus D will become plus D, minus D will become plus C. Yeah, it is again true. You can write this. Now the sixth one, the final. A is less than B and C is positive. They have mentioned now. Here we have given a condition. Why? Because it was changing the sign, so we said C is negative. Now they mentioned that C is positive and A is less than B. Under that condition, if I subtract C on both the sides, then it is true or false. Students, tell me answer fast. Yeah, signs are changing. It is false. Why? Because on addition and subtraction the signs will not change. This will not matter. Even if C is negative, no, then also signs will not change. Because C will matter only when you're multiplying or dividing. When you're adding and subtracting, C is positive, C is negative, doesn't matter, signs will not change. Therefore, this is false for the reason that C is, we are not what? Multiplying, but we are just subtracting. Hence, C will definitely not change the sign. Here, the signs are changing, therefore it is false. So now, students, I have just done true and false. With respect to property concepts which I have explained you, question number 1 and 2 was not with respect to solving sums. It was just with respect to a concept. That when will you change the sign? When you multiply, when you divide, or when you reciprocal. Multiply and divide by the negative number, or just simply when you reciprocal, the signs will change. Now, based on this, I will be doing now question number 3, question number 4, 5, 6, 7 ka few parts, 8, 9, 10, 12. This will clear the entire concept of yours. So start with the question number 3. Yeah, before starting this, there are a few more things which I have to just make it clear. What do you mean by natural numbers? This is denoted by letter N. N means natural numbers. So natural numbers here definitely, these are very important because this you have to use in few questions. They'll say that x is this, x is what, so that I am explaining you what x can be. So x is a natural number. Natural numbers means starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. That means all positive numbers are natural numbers. Second is W. W means whole numbers starting with 0 and then all positive numbers. That means the only difference in the natural and the whole numbers is what? They are exactly same except for the number 0. Then comes Z or I. Integers. Integers are all negative and positive including 0, plus one more condition that any number is said to be integer only and only if that number has what? 1 as a denominator. That means if any number has 1 as a denominator, can be termed as what? Integer. Then what do you mean by real numbers? Real number means all numbers, whether it is natural, whole, integer, except for the imaginary numbers. Now you see, so what are imaginary numbers? In case if I say, what is the root of 25? Will you immediately tell me, sir, the root of 25 is what? 5. Because when you do 5 plus 5, you get 25. But if I ask you the same question with minus 25, and if I ask you what's the root, can you say it's 5? Or can you say it is minus 5? In both the cases, the answer will be wrong. Why? Because 5 ka square is 25 and minus 5 ka square also is plus 25 because minus 5 to minus 5 is 25. That means both the case when you square, we get the answer is positive 25 only. So in case of the root of negative 25, the such roots are not possible. The ones which are not possible are said to be imaginary numbers. That means all numbers which are possible are said to be your real numbers except for the imaginary numbers which does not have perfect root. So this all will play a very important role while doing the sum. So now let's start with question number 3. They are mentioned in this question that x belongs to, this is sign for belongs, x belongs to natural numbers. Find the solution set of inequation 5x plus 3 is less than equal to, I have told you the students again and again one more thing, same to same thing, that always when it opens a mouth, that means that is greater. Now I have told you that whenever you are solving, you have to just take care that your x should always be positive. So here you can see 5x, here you can see 2x. By changing this 2x over here, the x will be positive. So 5x minus 2x and plus 3 will come here, become minus 3. Hence 3x is less than equal to 15. So x is less than equal to 15 upon 3. So answer is x is less than equal to 5. X is less than equal to 5 and they have given the condition what x is natural numbers. That means you have write all the natural numbers which are less than or equal to 5. So the answer will be, natural number starts with 1, 3, 4 and even 5 will come for the reason there is an equal to sign. If this equal to sign was not there, then I would have written till 4. But as equal to sign is there, then I have to write 5 also. This is question number 3 ka first part. Question number 3 ka second part. 3x minus 2 is less than 19 minus 4x. Again you can see students, x, this is negative. To make it positive, I'll make it what? I'll change the sign. So minus 4x will become plus x. 19 will be here only. Plus minus 2 will come here, become what? Plus 2. So 7x is less than 21. X is less than 21 upon 7, that is 3. So numbers which are natural and less than 3 will be 1 and 2. Not 3 because there is no equal to sign. So this is question number 3. Now let's start with question number 4. Now it says that x belongs to whole numbers. They mentioned a question, the replacement set is a set of whole numbers. So starting with 0 and all positive numbers. So I will be doing now 4 ka part 1, 4th and 5th. Part 1 is x plus 7 is less than 11, equal to 11, less than equal to 11. So x will be 11 minus 7. X is less than equal to 4. Students, less than equal to 4 and the whole numbers will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Students, what in case if they are mentioned that x is more than equal to 4, then the answer would have been more than equal to 4 is 4 will come 5, 6, dot dot dot, which tells you it's infinite. Then the answer would have been this, because x is more than 4. But here they mention x is less. So less than 4 will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have not asked this. I'm just giving an example. Question 4 ka now, 4th part. 7 minus 3x is more than equal to minus half. Doesn't matter. Even if it's a fraction, I'll just do what was cross multiplication. So 2, 7 minus 3x minus 1. 14 minus 6x minus 1. As I have told you, x should never be negative, students. So x will come here. Minus 6x will become plus 6x, minus 1 will come here. 14 plus 1. Hence 15 is more than equal to 6x. So x will be 3 2s are 3 5s are. So x is less than equal to 2.5. So tell me the whole numbers less than equal to 2.5. 0, 1, 2. Can I write 3? No, because it's less than equal to 2.5 and our final answer will be 0, 1 and 2 only. 5th part. X minus 3 upon 2, 3 upon 2 minus x. So now students, again this x is negative. To make it positive, I will change the sign. So it's very simple and the same concept has been used. Minus x plus x, 3 upon 2 as it is, minus 3 upon 2 will become what? Plus 3 upon 2. So x plus x, 2x, LCM is same only because they are same denominator. 3 plus 3 is 6, 2 1s are, 2 3s are. So 2x is less than 3, x is less than 3 upon 2, x is less than 1.5. What are the whole numbers less than 1.5? 0 and 1. Final answer. 5th now, 3 minus 2x is more than equal to x minus 12. And again x belongs to natural numbers. So again I have told you students, x should never be negative. To make it positive, minus 12 3x. So x so can I say that again x is less than equal to 5. So they have given natural numbers. So natural numbers will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 also, because there is an equal to sign. So question 5th also done. Now question number 6. 25 minus 4x is less than equal to 16. Again students, x is negative. So to make it positive, I have to change the side. So now here 25 will be as it is, minus 16. So this 4 will come down. So x is more than equal to 2.25. Here x is more, students. This is the solving part. What they have asked. First part. Smallest value of x when x is a real number. When x is a real number means what? It can be anything. Natural, whole, integer, anything. So here x is more than equal to 0.25 का मतलब होता है x is more than 2.25 meaning x will start with 2.25. That means the smallest value for x will be 2.25 because equal to sign, that will start with 2.25 then go on. Smallest value of x when x is integer. Students, x will start with 2.25, right? Now 2.25 के बाद next integer is what? What are integers for you? Any positive, negative, and should have 1 as a denominator. So we are starting with what? 2.25. So after 2.25, which is the first integer? The smallest integer over here will be x equal to 3. Understood why? Because after 2.25, the next number will be what? 3, which has what? 1 in the denominator place. So after 2.25, which is the next integer? 3. So till now we have done question number 6. Now let's start with question number 7, the second part. In the replacement set is again real numbers. So it's not integer, it's not whole, it's not natural, it's just for real numbers. Very, very simple. The third part, they have given what? 8 minus 3x is less than equal to 20. Okay? So I have told you, whenever you are solving this, your x should not be negative. So minus 3x will come here, it will become plus 3x. 8 plus 20 will become minus 20. This is minus 12. And now x is minus 12 upon 3. So x is more than equal to minus 4 is the answer. These are the real numbers. Well, they are not asked to list anything, real numbers, sorry, natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Just normal real numbers. So x is more than equal to minus 4 is the answer. Third part. 5 plus x upon 4 is more than x by 5 plus 9. So now x upon 4 and x upon 5, always remember, obviously both are positive, so how will you come to know the which number to shift? Always remember one thing, students, that whenever in the denominator you have a lesser number, that means that number is big. That means here it's 4 and it's 5. So less parts are here, therefore this is the bigger number. So this is bigger number, so this will not change its sign. This will not change its sign, this number will change its sign. So we'll have x upon 4 minus x upon 5 and plus 5 will come here, minus 5. So students, I have changed this y because lesser the numbers in the denominator, that number becomes the greater number. So this number will be here and this I will shift on the other side and the same way over here. So now the LCM for 4 and 5 will be 20. 4 how much are and 5 how much are. So 5x minus 4x. So 5x minus 4x is x. 24 is 80. That's the answer. X is more than 80. Fourth part. X plus 3 upon 8 is less than x minus 3 upon 5. I can do simple cross multiplication. Why I have not done cross multiplication over here? Because here there were two numbers on each side and the denominators are not same. But when you have this, that means x and 3 both have the same denominator, x and 3 both have the same denominator. That means when the numbers they have the same denominator, there is no need for LCM because already LCM has been taken. So now I'll just do simply cross multiplication. So 5 into x plus 3 and 8 into x minus 3. 5x plus 15 and 8x minus 24. X should never be negative. So plus 5x will come here, minus 5x, minus 24 will come here, plus 24. 39 is less than 3x. So x is more than 14. So I have finished all the three parts of 7. Just see students the first part also. Just a normal thing. But it's important, minus 4x is more than equal to minus 16. As I told you, x is negative. First of all, what do? You will change the side and then the normal. So x is less than equal to 4. 5 minus 2x is less than 5y. 5, 1 upon 2 minus 5 upon 3 x. Then x is an integer and a smallest value. It's okay. First, I will just solve the sum. I'll convert this into a mixed fraction. Coming to a improper fraction, 5 to the 10, 10 plus 1, 11, and minus 5 upon 3. As you can see, this is 2 and this is 5 upon 3. So definitely this is a smaller number. This is smaller than 2. This is smaller than 2. Obviously, I know that this 2 is greater than this, but this 2 which is greater is negative. So to make it positive, I will change the sign. So I have to do this. 5 minus 11 upon 2. Minus 2 will come here, become plus 2x. Minus 5 upon 3x. Again the denominators are not same, I will take the LCM. So now 6x minus 5x. Here also the LCM will be 2 into 2, 10 minus 11. So minus 1 upon 2 is less than x upon 3. Cross multiply. So 3 will come here. So x is more than minus 1.5. What is the number which is more than minus 1.5? See, in case if you have a number line, I hope you know one thing, that whenever you go on the right hand side, the number increases. That means if I want x is more, I have to go with side, right hand side. So more than minus 1.5. So minus 1.5 will be somewhere over here. I have to find the x which is more than minus 1.5. That means I have to go with side, right hand side. So if I go right hand side, with the first integer I can see 1, that is obviously negative 1. That means in this case, the smallest integer will be x is minus 1. You understood, students, why? Because x is more. More means right hand side. And from minus 1.5 to right hand side, what's the first number? Minus 1. So this is the first integer or the smallest integer. Find the largest value of x for which 2 under bracket x minus 1 is less than equal to 9 minus x, for which x is whole number and our largest value. So obviously if I open the brackets, 2x minus 2, 9 minus x is negative, will come here. The only rule what I have told you over here, that always try to get x as positive number. 9 plus 2 is what? 11. So x is less than 332 upon 3. So they have asked me the largest whole number. So I have x which is less than 33 upon 2. Whole numbers means what, students? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2 upon 3 will be somewhere over here. That means 3, 2 upon 3. Right? I want the whole number which is the largest. So the maximum I have to here. So before this, what is the whole number? 3. So this is the largest whole number, because if I ask the smallest, the answer would have been 0. But they have told me that x is less than 3 upon 2. That means the maximum reach of x is still what? 3, 2 upon 3. But they want the whole number which is largest. So before this, what is the whole number? 3 is the largest. If they ask the smallest whole number, then the answer would have been 0. So as they have asked the largest whole number, then the answer will be x is equal to 3. Question number 9. Now question number 10. 12 plus 1 5 by 6 x is less than or equal to 5 plus 3x. So 12 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 is 11 upon x. 6. Again, we can see that 3x is greater as compared to 11.6x, because this will be something 1 point something something. So I will change the side of this. This will be as it is, and this will become minus 11 upon 6x, and plus 5 will become minus 5. So 12 minus 5 is 7. Here LCM will be 6. 6 3s are 18x minus 11x. So cross multiply into 6 upon 7. So x is greater than or equal to 6. What they have asked about x? It's a real number. So real number I have told you, you can just write as it is. X is, there is one more way to write real numbers, that x, that is called set builder form. X such that x belongs to real numbers and x is more than or equal to 6. This is also one way of writing the real numbers. That is called set builder form. X such that x belongs to real numbers, because I mentioned, and x is more than or equal to 6. Last question, question number 12. X belongs to whole numbers. Now here there is a little change. You can see what's the change over here. Minus 1 is less than or equal to 3 plus 4x less than 23. So minus, here what is the change, what is the different thing they have asked in this question as compared to other questions, that here they have used 2 times the sign. Can you see 2 times? Till now whatever sum they have done, there was only 1 sign. So it's all same only. I'll just tell you, but yeah, when there are 2 signs, at a time we can say only, we can take only 1 sign. We can take only 1. So that means minus 1. First I'll solve this part. So x is positive only, so I'll not change. So plus 3 will come here, minus 3. So the relation what we have got over here is x is more than or equal to minus 1. X is more than minus 1. Now I'll take this 2. So 3 plus 4x is less than 23. Again x is positive only. So x is less than 5. So with this, if I combine this, always remember, if you have 2 values of x, you have to keep x, you have to write x always at the center, and then write condition 1 by 1. X is more than or equal to minus 1, and then it is less than 5. That means now you have got one complete inequation which will tell you the value of x. There will be x is what? Whole numbers. So x is more than minus 1. So obviously, as we know, the whole number starts with what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than minus 1 means I can take 0 also, 1 also, 2 also, 3 also, 4 also. I can't take 5. Reason? There is no equal to sign. So the answer for this will be 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is the answer for the 12th question. With this, we have finished exercise A. Now let's try exercise B.